What is up, y'all? It's your girl Kara from K's Ways here. I came to do this look that I have going on. You're pretty much only gonna see the eyes. I didn't film the face. I was basically just playing with makeup. It's Saturday. You guys know we are quarantined. Got nowhere to go, so why not playing some makeup? I did some cream products underneath. That's why everything is looking nice, natural, and glowy the way I like it. But again, this is pretty much just about the eye look. I took two palettes from Colourpop, so I've never had dipped into this palette before. This is the Sweet Talk Pressed Powder palette, and I wanted to finally go ahead and play with that palette. And at the same time, as I was thinking, I wanted to pop a yellow, so why not bust out my Yes Please palette from Colourpop, and I went ahead and used that yellow shade there. That is the shade you see there on my lid look. But if you want to see how this look came together, well, how this eye look came together, go ahead and keep watching, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Hey guys, so as you can see, I've already done my brows and I carved them out with concealer. I went in with one of these, what are these called? These are the Line and Define eye tapes. I picked these up due to Juicy Jazz here on YouTube. She actually uses these and it helps, rather than just use regular plain old tape, they have these strips that you can use. I just took one, ripped it in half, and then I use it for both sides. I think they are pretty even. I hope they're even, because then my eye's gonna come out a little crooked. For the most part, I think the tape is pretty even. So I wanted to use a palette that I've never used before. This is from Colourpop. This is their Sweet Talk Pressed Powder palette. And these are the shades in that palette here. First off, I'm gonna take this Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer, and I'm gonna apply one dot on the brush. I hope it's still good. Haven't used this in a while, but this is one of my favorite affordable eye primers. I did already put concealer on my eyes when I carved out my brows, but I still like to go in with primer because that is actually already creasing on me. So the primer just helps to smooth it out for me and adds a little bit more coverage as well. Then flipping that same brush over, I'm gonna go in with the shade Catch Me. That's this first shade right here, like a pale pink. I just want to use that shade to set the primer that I put down. For a transition shade, I'm going to go in with the shade here in the corner called Work It. Oh, okay, that shows up nicely actually. More pigmented than I thought it would be actually. So we have to blend that out. Transition shade, not crease shade. Kind of hard to blend that one out there, so I'm going to take this clean brush. This is the Morphe R40, and I'm just going to go in and try to blend that crease shade out more. When this eye seemed to go on better, I don't know, I think this eye may have still been wet because I feel like that pigment grabbed on and didn't really move. Alright, the next shade I want to go into is this one down here. It's called ICYMI. That means in case you missed it. And I'm going to take the Morphe M433 brush. I don't know what's going on with this eye, guys. We're going to try to push through it, but goodness. This eye over here is giving me issues. I don't know if it was something with that the primer and setting powder wasn't dry or something, but right here it seems like everything is sticking right there. So I just gotta blend more. I'm literally going nowhere because, as you know, we're in quarantine. I'm gonna go a little lower in the crease with this Sigma E38 brush, taking the shade Feel Free here down at the bottom corner. So I pretty much touched all four corners. I'm gonna take that a little closer to the edge here. This shade that I just used, that dark shade, has so much fallout. Somebody can get really dirty with that one, but the rest of the shades didn't have too much fallout. I'm confused on whether I want to do this shade, what's that, metal, that coral shade here on my lid. As I told you, I was already originally thinking of a look, so I had bust out this palette as well from Colourpop. This is the Cute AF. No, it's actually called the Yes Please palette. And I was thinking about popping that yellow shade on my lid. So I think that's what I'm going to do. You guys know, I usually stick to more neutral tones, but I'm trying to come out of that. So whenever I use that Colourpop palette, the Yes Please palette, I always bust out this gel liner. So this is a gel liner from Colourpop. It's in the shade Punch. I don't even know if it's still good. I hope it is, because every time that I use that yellow, I always use Punch as a base. I just cleaned off this brush. This is a Sedona Lace 941. I use this to help me carve out my brows, but I'm gonna try. It's definitely dried out, but This brush is I think this was like a Coastal Scents brush. It says C210 Small Chisel Fluff. I want a smaller brush here, this Morphe M169, because I want that darker color. I do want to bring it in just the brush, to the palette one time. And I'm going to try to extend coming in. And guys, here I just want you to take notice that I'm holding all my brushes that I used and basically going in between shades, building and blending. And trust me, there's a lot more blending and building than you see in this little clip. It takes me, a little bit of time to make sure I have the pigmentation that I want and the colors are vibrant enough to show. So it's a whole lot of building and blending. I do want to take my fancy fly liner and try to do a little line here. Let's see. Alright, y'all know me and my watery eyes, so of course my eyes are leaking. I just took off that tape and I'm gonna go off camera, do the other eye, put on my lashes, probably do my face. Alright guys, so I am back finally. Finished the rest of my face. I'm gonna put all the details of everything that's on my face down below just in case you guys are interested. I want to come back on camera and finish the lower lash line. These are discontinued, but this is the MAC Chromatic Pencil in NW25 NC30. I'm gonna go ahead and run that in my waterline and add some brightness in my waterline. Of course, now that I'm back on camera, my eyes are gonna water. Like a pencil brush, this is a Sedona Lace 904. First, I'm gonna take the shades up underneath the lashes and put that shade. My eyes watering is a big reason why I don't do these kind of videos, y'all. And I took that shade pretty much all the way in. On the same brush that I used earlier, the Morphe M169, I'm going to take that darker shade and I'm coming in closer so that it connects with the outside there. And then bring it in. But this one I'm only going to go halfway in. And then lastly, I'm going to take my Juvia's J117 Precision brush and I'm going to go in with that top shade. Or should I go in? I'm going to go in with the top shade that we use as a transition color and just blend those out with the shade Work It. I'm going to take this small Morphe M562 brush and I'm going to work the shade Catch Me, which was the shade that we used to set. I'm just going to work that right up in here. See, so it's not too much, but it still just adds a little bit of brightness. Then just taking that clean brush one last time and making sure everything is nice and blended. Finally, let's go ahead and hit that lower lash line with some mascara. The one I'm using is the Too Faced Damn Girl. So guys, yeah, this here is the finished look. Again, if you want to know all the information on what I have on my face, go ahead and look down and below. I'll have everything listed and linked for you guys down in the description box. But yeah, this is just, me stepping out of the box, using some color. This eye is messing with me, but it is what it is with my watery allergy eyes. I'm just happy everything came out. I still like the way it looks. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, I would love if you gave it a thumbs up. That really helps me out. Lets everybody know that they should be watching this video as well. If you're into beauty hauls, reviews, definitely go ahead and subscribe, because I would love to have you guys a part of the Kay's Ways community. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope this video is finding you guys well. I know everybody's going stir crazy, so I want to thank you guys for taking a couple of minutes out your day to chill with me in this video. So until next time, beauties, I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Later, y'all.